Hello, everyone. I see a few people popping in. Can you guys let me know if everyone can hear me okay? Like, just put a 1 in the chat if everyone can hear me. And hi. Oh, gosh, you guys are all popping in at once. It was like nothing also. It's like, bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. Okay, there we go. I see people popping in. Hello. Peace and love. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you? Okay. All right, everybody. So welcome back. If you are a regular here, welcome in. If you are new, please make sure you like, subscribe the video. If you have a question, a tarot question you'd like answered, go ahead and type it into the chat. As always, I will be answering anyone that does send a PayPal or a Cash App donation. And you'll see that right down there. Hold on. Right down there. Hold on. So if you do send a tip or donation through PayPal or Cash App, your questions will be read first. Okay, guys? But everybody else, I'll go in the order received. And I try to get everybody done. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. But all right. So let's get into it. And hi, Hannah. Hi, Sanch. I see a bunch of you. Hello, Nikita. You guys are awesome. All right. Hold on. Okay, yay, we're audible. Woohoo! Hold on, I skipped a whole bunch. Hold, please, everybody. Okay. Again, if you're just joining and you have a question, go ahead, type it in the chat. You only have to type it in once. And anybody that does send a Cash App or PayPal donation, those will be read first. And then I'll go in the order in which the rest are received. All right. And thank you again. Please make sure you're liking and subscribing and all that good stuff. Even share, if you know someone who might want a reading. All right, hold on. I'm just pulling up all my stuff here. Hi, Hannah. All right, so I think this is the first question I see. There we go. All right. So we shall start here. All right. So Nikita. All right, Spirit. So messages. Nikita, messages from Oki the Gemini. Okay, messages for Nikita. However you pronounce it. I'm sorry. I feel like it's Nikita. Is it that one? If it's not, I apologize. All right, so messages from Gemini. So we got 6 of Cups reversed. Let's see what else we got. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. And the King of Swords. Okay, so the message here is almost a message of sorry, I've been busy. That's really what I'm getting, especially with the 6 of Cups reversed. That's a lot of times when we're looking back at something or something that's more nostalgia. So it's someone, that you've known for a while. The 2 of Pentacles here, though, says, hey, I've been juggling a lot. I've been kind of stressed. However, the King of Swords says, I've been making progress. I've been doing important things in my life, or things have been progressing well. And it's also a good sign for communication, too. So if you have been waiting for perhaps this person to reach out, they probably will be soon, okay? So there you go. All right. And again, you guys, I will be answering anyone. Hold on. Look, I have to find my finger in the video. What a dork, huh? If you guys do send a tip or donation down there to Cash App or PayPal, I will read your questions first. I will give you a little bit more of an in-depth reading as well. It's not required, but it is always welcome. So give me a sec. Let me pull up my Cash App real fast over here just to see if anything's come through yet. I know it's still early. And if you aren't subscribed, please, please, please subscribe. Please, please, please. And make sure you're liking too. It really is appreciated. All right. So, one second, y'all. Okay, so nothing on there. All right, Hannah. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, thank you. So now, hello, beautiful. Love messages from Rohit towards me. Hello, my friend. Thank you for being here. So let's see. Love messages. All right. Spirit. Can we get some romance and love messages from Rohit towards Sanal? Is there any romantic messages there? There's one. Anything else, Spirit? Well, there's that one. Anything else? So we have the King of Cups reverse, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So I think the message here is, as far as romance go, I feel as though maybe this person hasn't been like showing their either one or maybe both of you. It could be you or this other person, but I almost feel as though this person's kind of been not really accepting of their emotions or displaying their emotions at this current time. However, I feel as though they've been more, I don't know if they're traveling right now or if they're going to be traveling, but it seems as though they're on, they're on some type of journey right now. I don't know if it's for a job or what it's about. However, and also if you haven't seen them, they might be visiting you soon, because the nights are usually have a lot to do with travel at times. Okay. But the energy is still positive. I just say that the message from this person is, more than likely, I've kind of been not in my feelings or been a little bit unresponsive. So don't take it personally if they happen to be the one who's been kind of ghosting or not really responsive. Okay. So there you go. And everybody in here, please make sure you're liking, you're subscribing, you're hitting that like, that sub, that red. If you see if the subscribe button is red, it means it's angry. You have to click it. And anybody who is just coming in, go ahead and type your question into the chat, and you don't have to spam the chat. Just type it in once and I will get to it in the order received. However, if somebody does send a tip or a donation to one of these, to my PayPal or to the Cash App, I will answer their question first and give them a few extra cards, a more in-depth reading as well. So that's just a FYI, but I try to get to everybody. It doesn't always happen. I'm going to be honest. All right, so what can I expect in the next 24 hours? Let's see. All right, Spirit, this is for Sanj. What can they expect within the next 24 hours? What's going to happen the next day or so, Spirit? So we have the Ten of Swords. Let's see what else. We also have the Knight of Wands reversed. Then we also have the Knight of Cups. So this is interesting. I feel as though, okay, so the next 24 hours are really going to be, and this is interesting too, because we have a new moon coming up, just in case anybody was wondering, we have a new moon coming up, I think tomorrow. Hopefully, yeah, I believe it's tomorrow. So with this energy too, with the Knight of Wands reversed, but we have the Nine of Cups upright. This has a lot to do with conflicting, stuff going on maybe in your life and at work. And there's going to be a point probably within the next day or so where you just kind of feel a little bit defeated. To conquer that or getting over that is pretty much just to separate yourself from any drama, separate yourself from any issues you might be having, and make sure you're taking time for yourself, okay? So there you go. All right. And everybody just popping in. Again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Please make sure you like and please subscribe if you haven't to the channel. And if you're here, again, welcome back. I appreciate you. And if you have a question, make sure you type it into the chat only once, and I will get to it after I get to any. If anybody does send a donation or a tip to my Cash App or PayPal, I will make sure to get to you guys first. And I'll also, like I said, give you a little bit more of a longer reading, a few extra cards and all that good stuff. All right, so let's see who's next on here. All right, we got a time frame question. I might grab my dice for this one. Hold on. So, and again, keep in mind, this is entertainment purposes only. Meaning you take what resonates, accept that doesn't, you leave the rest. That's how I always think of it. All right, so, Spirit, what is the time frame for Ahmad and Amara to get engaged? Can you tell me months or years for Spirit? Okay. And then weeks or months. All right, how many? So up to, hold on, you probably can't see that. Sorry. So I'd say up to 5 months. It's more than likely, give or take a few weeks, days, etc. So there you go. Peace and love. How are you, my friend? So my mom is selling her house, but we haven't heard anything from the guy. So did Victor, who was buying my mom's house, back out? Let's see. Actually, I might grab my cue cards for that one. Let's see. This is an interesting one because decisions could go, people go back and forth. So keep in mind this will be like as of now. All right. So Spirit, for peace and love. Did Victor back out of buying Love's mom's home? Did they back out? Did Victor back out of buying the house? Let's see. Second higher power. I feel like you might not know for a while. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I think they're just taking their time. Okay, so don't stress too much about this one. All right. So there you go. And let me see who's next. Again, you guys, thank you for being in here. If you are new here, thank you for being here. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I try to go live every night. I took like a day or two off, but I had an issue. I had some Wi-Fi issues earlier this morning, or so I would have been back already. But but if you're subscribed, you'll get notifications every time I do go live. I need to start doing more recorded videos again. I do have a lot of pick a card, pick a deck reading videos on the channel too. If you guys ever want to check them out, feel free. All right, let me see who's next. All right. All right, hold on. Where'd I go? I missed my spot. Hold, please. Then welcome everybody coming in. I'm seeing a bunch of you popping in, popping out. So thank you for being here again. And if this is your first time here, I start by reading off anybody that does send a tip or donation. They will be read first, and then I will go in line after that, okay? And if you do send a tip or donation during the stream, I will make sure you get a few extra cards and a little bit more of an extensive reading. All right, let's see. For Hannah. Did I already answer one of your questions, Hannah? I feel like I did when you were reading. Hold on. Am I tripping? I could be tripping. Okay, I guess I'm tripping, huh? I'm tripping. Sorry, Hannah. Okay. What will happen for our relationship for the rest of the year? Okay. Let's take a peek. Let me get out these little romance cards for that one. And please make sure you do type your question into the chat if you have a question. You do not have to spam the chat. Just only ask once, and I will get to it. I will certainly get to it for sure. If you do send a Cash.app or a PayPal, I will make sure to get to those first. And then I try to get to everybody else. Through the stream, it doesn't always happen, but I always try. So, all right. So, Spirit, for Hannah, what's going to be going on for the rest of the year in Hannah's relationship? So we have Cupid's arrow and mirror. This is nice. So I really feel as though the both of you are really going to be reflecting well off of each other, especially with this mirror, okay? And then we have, love, faith coming together, meeting, all that stuff. So a lot of flirting, a lot of romance, a good reflection of each other. So all positive, okay? There you go, Hannah. Hi, Ethel. How are you? How are you, my friend? And no, Hannah, I don't randomly pick. What I do, well, I just answered yours, but just so you know, this right here, see this little ticker down here? Tick, 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 tick. If you send a donation or tip through my Cash App or PayPal, I will make sure that your question gets bumped to the front. I answer those first. I give a little bit more of an extensive reading. And so those come first, and then anyone else that, anything after that, I do in order. All right? But you'll always type your question into the chat, because once I do get when I get a tip or a donation through Cash App or through PayPal, what I'll do is I'll make sure I go through the chat and find you in there to bump you to the front. So there you go. All right, Spirit. So question is, will me and my husband, okay, so Spirit, this is a question from Sanab Ali. They want to know, will their husband reconcile with them anytime soon? They're separate, okay. All right, Spirit, is there going to be any reconciliation soon with Ali and their husband? The Knight of Cups. Two Pentacles. I'm going to say yes. More than likely, you will be seeing them sooner than you actually think. Okay? So there you go. Again, everybody popping in. Please make sure you're liking, you're subscribing, and also sharing too if you feel up to it. I appreciate you being here. And if this is your first time here, please make sure you're typing in your question into the chat. I will get to it in the order in which it's received. Except for I always do the tips and donations first. So if you do send a tip or donation to this ticker down here, to my Clumsy Clairvoyance at PayPal or Cash App, that's Clumsy04, then those will get read first, and it'll be a little bit more of an extensive read just to give an extra thank you for the support. But you being here is more than good enough. But just so you know, because sometimes I don't always get to everyone's question at the end, but I usually do, so knock on wood, right? So let me see who's next. Thank you, Sanch, by the way. Sanch. All right. Now let's see. For Sajal, what are Aditya's current feelings for me? Let's see. All right, Spirit. So for Sajal, they'd like to know what are the current feelings from Aditya. What's the current feelings for the next action? Okay, so let's start with current feelings. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. And then what about next action, Spirit? And the Ace of Wands reverse. I'm going to get some back of the deck energy. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so this person's been kind of feeling down on their luck. All right. You might hear from them sporadically, especially with this Ace of Wands reverse. It's like they'll start a conversation, or they'll send out a message, but then all of a sudden you won't hear from them for a few days. Some of that might have to do with their work environment, especially with this Three of Pentacles reverse. I feel as though there's some other issues going on, but expect some sporadic communication, but nothing solid as of yet. All right. So there you go. Let me see who's next. Again, you guys, thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please type your question into the chat. If you feel like sending a tip and want to cut the line, you could do so by sending a tip or donation down here at the ticker. See where it says tip donate. You could do it at PayPal or at my Cash App. Either way, though, I will try to get to your answer, but I will get to those first and try to get to the rest after. But either way, do type your question into the chat, please. And thank you. All right, so for Aliha. All right, Spirit, so who's coming towards Aliha in the future? Ace of Cups, interesting. The Sun reverse. And then we also have the Six of Swords. Wow. Okay. So this is interesting. This is interesting. I feel so this person that you do meet, you're really gonna feel emotionally connected with them. With that Ace of Cups, there's a real sense of renewed love, with a spark of chemistry and connection. Also, I feel as though you might be traveling when you see this person or when you do meet this person. And I don't think it might be an ex. Actually, it could be, especially with the sun reverse. However, the next time you bump into them or see them, it will be when you're traveling, when you're out driving or riding your bike, or maybe even on a boat. Who knows? But yes, I believe that'll be the next time that you do run into this person or connect with them. Okay, so there you go. And if you are new here, welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. If you'd like a tarot question reading, or if you have any question you want to ask, you could go ahead and type it in the chat. If you want it for sure read, you see this ticker down here. If you donate or tip, those will be answered first. So that'll guarantee you an answer to your question and also a more thorough reading. And then after that, it'll be everybody that's in. I'll get it in the order in which I receive, okay? So Nanda, will relationship with Natisha work out in a healthy way? Okay, that's a great question. All right, Spirit, this is for Nada. Will the relationship between Nada and Natisha work out in a healthy way? The Fool. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. So here's the thing. I feel as though there's one person here who's like really putting in that effort. With the Fool, they're ready to have like a new beginning, a new start, a new adventure. But the Eight of Pentacles reverse is telling me like someone else is just kind of not putting that foot forward, okay? So the next question would be, okay, so how do you address that? So we can go here, Page of Wands. Stick to doing what you want to do, what you feel, right. Do it. If you want to hang out with them, hang out with them. However, just keep observance. Don't be afraid to call them out if you feel as though this person really isn't putting forth any energy in the relationship. Or if you don't care, don't do that either. So there you go. All right. Where's everybody at right now, too? What time is it where everybody is? I know I have some people from India. I had someone from New York last time. I know I got my UK peoples. I super extra love them. I love you guys all. Where's everybody at tonight, this evening? Well, it's evening here. Well, actually, it's kind of morning. I'm a night owl, though, so. All right, let's see. So everybody popping in, if this is your first time here, welcome. Please type in a question if you do have one. And if you tip or donate, down here, you see where this ticker is. If you tip or donate, your questions will come first. I will answer those first. And then all the other questions will be done in the order in which they are received. And please make sure you like and subscribe because it means a whole bunch and I appreciate it. So let me check real quick. Hold on, guys. I'm going to check. Let me check PayPal and Cash.app real fast. All right, Emily, I see your donation. Thank you for the donation very, very much. I see it from Cash App right now. Give me a second. I'll pull up your question. All right, Emily, I'm looking for you now. Emily, I'm looking for you, my dear. There you are, Aqua Emily. Very cute, by the way. You're so awesome. Thank you, my friend. It's so very kind, and I appreciate it. I'm looking for your question now. Okay, so give me a second. Aqua Emily, that's very cute. Okay, there we go. Boom, got it. All right, so let's take a look at Emily. Is my cousin Tanya trying to sabotage you? Oh man, yikes! What's going on with Tanya? Yikers! All right. Yikers. All right. I feel like there's another set of cards that she used for this one too. You know what? I'm going to go Lenormand with this. And then I might pull from tarot too. All right, Spirit. So this is a question for Aqua Emmy. Emily would like to know: Is cousin Tanya trying to sabotage Emmy? Is cousin Tanya trying to sabotage her? Okay, what else, Spirit? So we got the star, we got the ship, and then we got clouds. Okay, let me pull from tarot too, because this is interesting. This indicates almost as if that they're, I don't necessarily want to say they're sabotaging you, okay? I almost feel as though with this clouds, because this a lot of time is, like when we're having bad circumstances, okay? I almost feel as though they're kind of like pushing that onto you, or that I don't know if they're needing someone, perhaps, I'm going to clarify with the tarot. Perhaps they are, like wanting someone else. So like it's kind of one of those things where you're like, well, if I'm not happy, then nobody can be happy. Do you understand? And it's almost that vibe about it. Let me see what else is going on though. I'm gonna pull some more. I'm gonna pull some tarot right now. All right, Spirit. So come through. For Aqua Emmy, question for Aqua Emmy: Is her cousin Tanya trying to sabotage her? Is cousin Tanya trying to sabotage Aqua Emmy? Oh, okay, so we got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay, let me pull another one. Oh gosh, I don't like the Seven of Wands reverse. Okay, so I don't know if I would use the word sabotage. Okay, let me get rid of these. Hold on real quick. So whatever's going on with this person, I'm really feeling as though I just don't want to use the word sabotage. What I'm going to say is they're very self-centered right now. They're very much into themselves and what they want. So this definitely is a feeling of entitlement. This is also a feeling of like someone almost in competition with you. It feels like Tanya might be threatened by you a little bit. So she feels as though she's in competition with you, okay? And the Two of Swords indicates that as well. Like she's doing a poor job at it. I'm almost feeling like, because I don't even know she understands how she's coming off and what her actions are looking like, if that makes sense. Okay. So now the question is, how should you react? Emmy, how should Emmy react to what's going on with cousin Tanya? How should Emmy react? So we have the Page of Coins. This is interesting because, okay, so the Page of Coins is very much, hold on, let me grab one more. And the Four Swords. Okay, so this is interesting. A lot of this is saying, hey, just go off and do your own thing, okay? However, the Page of Pentacles is coming through to let you know, like, you have the goods on this person, so it would be kind of dumb for them to cross you. However, you're full of more wisdom and you're more truth seeking than the other person. The Four of Swords, though, is this 4 or 5? Oh no, 5 of Swords. Sorry, that's my bad. It's saying that there's definitely some betrayal here. So, like I said, I don't like to use the word sabotage, but there's definitely some betrayal here that you can't ignore. Okay. However, I feel as though you hold like the power or the authority over this person. Not saying that in a way to mean like literally, physical power. However, it feels as though you have more knowledge about this person. You have more, you know a lot more about them than they even know. So let me pull one more. Now we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so keep your guard up. However, try not to entertain them while still protecting yourself, okay? So there you go. And thank you again for your really generous and kind donation. It really means a lot to me. So there you go. And then let me come back up here. I need to get a soundboard. That way I can get, like applause and stuff. Like I want to go, yay. But yeah, Tanya's got some issues for sure. Keep your guard up, but at the same time, don't let it ruin your life, okay? You might even want to put some distance between you and this person, honestly. Okay, so let me see who's next. Again, if you are just joining, thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. And if you're new, welcome. Go ahead and type your question. If you have a question, type it into the chat. If you are not new, welcome back. Again, if I do get the tips and donations will be answered first, just like Aqua Emmy just said one a bit ago. So I went ahead and found her and skipped to her question. Those will be answered first, and they'll be given a little bit of a longer reading, okay? But after that, I will go in the order in which I receive the questions, okay? So let's go back up here. I got to find where I was. There we go. I think that, yes, Ethel's next. There we go. All right. Hi, Ethel. Thank you for being here, by the way. You're always here for the lives. I appreciate you. Shout out to Ethel. All right, so let's see. All right, Spirit. What's S hiding from me? Oh, are we sure that they're hiding something? Let's see. How about it? Let's see if they're hiding something. All right, Spirit. So can you come through for Ethel? She wants to know, is S hiding something from them? What are they hiding? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. And then we have the King. Oh, my right ear is ringing right now, Ethel. This rarely happens. Every now and then it does, but it's just, my right ear is ringing. Okay, so I really feel as though this person, so look, we have a Queen and we have a King here. One is upright and one is reverse. So I don't know if this is S or possibly someone who's connected with S, but I'm almost, if S is a male or the more masculine of the two, this person, I feel as though there's some finances that are being hidden, or like another house, another possibly another home, like relationship. Oh yeah, I just feel like there's a little bit of unhonesty or a little bit of falsity that's going on in regards to this person's either their job or the money they make or their home life is really the biggest thing. All right, Ethel? So there you go. By the way, Ethel or anybody in here, if you ever do want a longer, more detailed reading, if you do donate or tip during the stream, I always try to add extra cards to give you a little bit more in-depth reading. And I also have my email. If you go to the About page on my channel, you go to About, you'll see my Gmail. It's just clumsyclairvoyance@gmail.com. You can email me there if you ever want a full reading and want to know more and inquire about that, all right? But there you go. And welcome, Nikita. All right. Wayfaring. Hi, my friend. Thank you for being here. Wayfaring Strangers, also one of my avid watchers. Always here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Wayfaring. Hey there. My question is, when I get together with Mr. S fully in future, will this Maria cause trouble in some way or what? Okay, so let's see. All right, Spirit, can you please come through for Wayfaring? Spirit, will Maria cause any troubles in the relationship between them and Mr. S? The King of Cups reversed. The Chariot. This is interesting. The Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so I really feel as though this point with the Chariot, they might make moves to do so. Okay, so they might really fully try to intersect themselves in between the two of you. However, I feel as though it might be going on deaf ears, especially with the King of Cups reversed, the Two of Swords reversed as well. I almost feel as though Mr. S will probably see straight through it. So there you go. Okay, Wayfaring. And give me a second, you guys. I'm going to check my Cash App and PayPal. So again, if you are new here, welcome, by the way. If you send, well, you could, first of all, type your question in the chat, no matter what it is. But if you do send, I answer all these first. So if anybody, you see this ticker down here? This is pink. To tip, donate. So if you do tip or donate during the stream, I will bump you to the front of the line, and you'll also get a more thorough reading. Okay, so those all will be answered first, and then I will go in the order. I will go in the order in which I receive the other questions after that. Okay. So give me a second, guys. Let me check that real fast. All right, so next we got Sam. Hi, Sam. How are you, by the way? What is Pisces' current feelings towards me? Thank you. All right, let's take a peek. All right, Spirit. So, what is Pisces' current feelings towards them? What is the Pisces' current feelings towards Sam, Spirit? Their current feelings from the Pisces to Sam. So we have the Page of Wands. King of Swords. We also have the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, so it feels as though this person's maybe a little disappointed. They haven't seen you or talked to you recently, or there's some type of like disappointment there. However, I feel as though this person is actively engaged, actively curious about you and how you're feeling as well. So I would almost say, take a chance there. If they haven't reached out to you, you should more than be willing to reach out to them. It's okay to do so. I feel this person is open to it. Okay, so there you go. And again, everybody popping in and out, I really do appreciate you. Please make sure you're liking, you're subscribing on the way in, on the way out. If you're new, welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. And I appreciate you. And if you are new, please make sure you do type your question into the chat so I can get to it. If you donate or tip, that will be answered first. Those come first. And then I will do in the order in which is received after that. All right. All right, so hold on. I just got something through my Cash.app. Okay, so I see I got this one first for karma. Yeah, karma, I believe. All right. Very, very beautiful picture, by the way. Let me find you. Okay, I'm looking for you. I'm getting there. All right, hold on. I'm getting through the list, my friend. And solely donation or tip is whatever you feel like donating or tipping, okay? I don't ever, tell someone, oh, you have to donate at least, $5, $10. It's whatever you feel like. And I appreciate it all. Okay, hold on. I'm still looking for you. Karma. And Rohin, no, I don't have super chat option yet. I have to be monetized once I hit, because I think I'm right at 300 or a little over 300 subscribers finally. Gosh, it felt like it took forever. But they've been going up. Once I get to 1,000, then they monetize you and allow you to have super chats. I don't know if it's always been that way or not. Hold on. Oh, okay. Solely. That must be you. All right. Hold on. Donated on Cash App. I see you now. Hold, please. Did you type your question in here? Yes, you did. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this one's interesting. Okay. All right, Sully, let's see. So why did Sahar decide to, by the way, Emily, I did see your other Cash App. I will get to you right after Sully, okay? Just so you know, I did see it in there. All right. So what did Sahar, or why did Sahar decide to not be friends with me anymore? All right. I'm sorry they decided not to be friends with you. All right, Spirit. So why did Sahar decide they didn't want to be friends with Sully anymore? What's up with that? Why did Sahar decide to not be friends with them anymore? So we have the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, what else? We have the Ten of Cups. This is interesting. The Lovers. Okay, Sully, I have questions here. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Hold on. We also have the Knight of Cups, the Devil. Ooh. And then we also have the Three of Cups. Okay. So, hold on. Let me get this so you can see this a little better. I don't know, Sully, if this person is a love interest, okay? However, or if it's just a friend. Okay, so let's start with the first. If this is someone who perhaps it's a friendship, okay? I feel as though they could have stopped being your friend or didn't want to be friends anymore. It could be for two reasons, but this is what I'm feeling the strongest towards. I feel as though this person, either their spouse or their boyfriend, their girlfriend, what have you, they didn't care for you two being around each other, okay? Now, however, if this is a romantic interest that didn't want to be your friend anymore, or somebody who you potentially might have had a relationship with or wanted to, this person really they really have strong feelings for you. However, there's something else, there's something more to it. I don't know if you're in a relationship or they are. However, if they're in a relationship, they might have been hiding that. And on the other side, maybe if you're in a relationship and you only want to be friends with them, then that could also be why they wanted to distance themselves from any pain or hardship. But I also feel as though this person could just be making the rounds. And this is whether they're a friend or a lover. It's kind of like they're hanging out with other friends right now, or they're hanging out with another group of people right now. So they're a bit preoccupied in that sense. And with the Devil, it really just kind of it reiterates that they're really kind of self-serving right now. They're being a bit selfish. Now, how you should go, what you should do from here, we have the Eight of Wands. So I feel as though things are going to start moving really quickly for you anyway in your life with that Eight of Wands. And then the Star, yeah, there's goals that you're going to be reaching here really soon. I feel as though you got a lot going for you, and you have a lot of progression that's going on in your life right now. So don't allow that to hold you back, the loss of that friendship. However, if this is someone who was, like I said, if this was not a romantic, someone that you might have had romantic feelings for, if this was truly a friend, I feel as though it'll still end up okay in the end. But right now at this stage in the game, or at this stage of their life, they're focused more on other friends and social events. All right? So there you go, Sully. And again, thank you so much for your kind donation and your tip. I really, really do appreciate it. And everybody that's just joining, again, I am reading any tips and donations that come through. Down here, you'll see in that little clicker, if you send a Cash App or a PayPal donation, you'll be bumped to the front of the line, and I will give you a bit of a more thorough reading. And if you can't do that, that's okay. I do appreciate the like, subscribe, and if you type your question in the chat, I will still try to get to it in the order in which it's received. However, I can't guarantee it, but those that do tip and donate, those will be read first, okay? So, again, let me go to Emily. I did see you on here, Emily. So let me get to your question, okay? Where's Emily at? Emily. I did see you make a comment up here, too. I wanted to read real quick. Hold on. You're welcome, my friend. I appreciate you. Okay, Emily, I'm still looking for you. Hold on. Okay, I see you here. You donate again. Thank you. I'm looking for your question. Okay, my dear. Here we go. All right. So, okay, so let's see. Okay, so we want some details. All right. All right, Spirit. So how did Cousin Jenny betray me? All right, Spirit. So what is it exactly? Can you tell us about what Cousin Jenny has been doing or has done in regards to Emily? What have they done specifically? Ugh. Oh gosh. Okay, Seven of Swords. The Hanged Man. The Three of Pentacles reversed. We also have Queen of Swords over here. Hold on, I'll get to that. Let's go through these first real quick, okay, Emmy? Okay, so how did they betray you? Okay. So this person, I feel as though, who is this again? Cousin Jenny? Okay, how did they betray you? In a time when you were in a place where perhaps things were upside down for you, with this Three of Pentacles reversed too, this could be a time when you were in between jobs perhaps, careers, in between houses even. Something happened during that time, okay? Or at a time, like I said, it was either between houses or between jobs, or maybe you weren't doing so well, like your health, or someone in the family wasn't doing so well. Sometime around that time, or at a time where that has happened in the recent past, where you were kind of feeling as though you're in an odd place, or things were a little bit up in the air, you're a little bit uncertain about things. I feel as though this person, you see this picture, because with the raccoon with the Seven of Swords, you see they're like grabbing all these swords. They don't belong to them. And again, this is entertainment purposes only, but I really feel as though there's some type of theft or taking of something. And I don't know if this is like a physical item, or if this is someone who possibly they just misplaced your trust, meaning like they were telling other people your secrets, or they were pretending to be something that they weren't, though. There's definitely some betrayal here. And I see it happening at a time when, you weren't doing so well. So let me see if there's anything else. Oh, man. Okay, so we got Justice, and we got the Queen of Swords. It's a lot of sword energy. Are they an air sign by chance? I'm just curious. But, okay, so the Queen of Swords tells us, this is very much a confident person. They might have been doing this kind of right in front of you, and you might not even notice, and then I see Justice here with her blindfold. Now, keep in mind, this Justice card is really indicating to me that you really need to look into, I want you to do something. I don't know if you have online bank accounts or if you have like a jewelry box. Really look at your possessions, okay? And just pay attention to things. And like I said, this is, entertainment purposes only, but keep an eye out on your finances. Keep an eye out on certain paperwork, certain mail even. Because I feel as though there could be something there as well, too, that they might have contributed to, okay? Yeah, the high priestess says right here, she says, you need to listen to your intuition. So Spirit's coming through right here to say, you felt like something was off, something has been off in this situation. Keep listening to your intuition here and keep pursuing that, because you're really going to be able to kind of find out what has been not shown to you yet, or what they were trying to keep from you. All right, Emmy? So there you go. And I appreciate it. Yes, I do. Thank you again for your very kind donation, the tip. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Again, if you're just popping in, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for donating. Thank you for, oh yes, please make sure you're liking, subscribing, everybody. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please make sure you're like and sub to the channel. If you have a question, go ahead and type it into the chat. And I will get to it in the order in which it's received, when I do receive tips and donations, those are always read first, okay? So if you do send a tip or donation during the live, I will answer those questions first, and then I will go on to the list after that, okay? So let me get back to where I was. Give me just a second, y'all. All right. So, hold on. I see someone on PayPal. I just got this one, so hold on. I just noticed this one. There we go. I'm trying to see who it was from. Okay, it's from Wayfaring. There you are. Hi, my friend. Oh, look, you weren't too far. You weren't too far away from the clickery. All right. Thank you, Wayfaring, by the way, for the donation. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. All right. Just sent donation. So Mr. S, apart from seeing him once a week in church and coffee later with mutual friend, why doesn't he text me or try to make conversation from text? That's interesting. Okay. All right, Spirit. So question for Wayfaring. Why doesn't Mr. S ever really want to text or make conversations through text messages? Why doesn't Mr. S like to text? Got the 10 of Wands reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. Hold on. Goodness. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I'm going to pull some extra cards after this. Okay, so why doesn't Mr. S really feel like texting? Okay, so with this 10 of Wands reversed, and then we got the 5 of Cups reversed, it feels as though they might try. But another part of this with this Page of Swords, it's as if they I don't know if this is someone who doesn't really, if they feel as though they're too much of a boomer and they can't really work their phone, or they feel like it's too much of a hassle. But I really feel as though Mr. S, he'll try to, or he attempts to, and then it's unsuccessful for whatever reason. It's just too much of a pain in the butt. I'll tell her when I see her. Do you know what I'm saying? They feel as though it's too much of a hassle. It's, it's a pain in their butt. So why they might try sometimes or get really close to, to it. They're just kind of they're dodging it for whatever reason. Whether, like I said, if it's because they're technically kind of challenged or something like that, or perhaps it could be also that they just don't feel like they want to be consumed with it. They'll just talk to you when they see you. Let me see if there's anything else. Let me grab a few more cards about him texting. How do they feel about texting in general? Maybe that'd be a good indication. So yeah, we also got death. And then we also got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this kind of opens up a little bit more information to me. Okay, so with Death and the Page of Pentacles, this is kind of coming through to say, I really feel like Mr. S is usually only on their phone to do certain things, certain tasks, okay? As in, like, maybe they want to watch, like, one YouTube video or read one USA Today article. Like, I feel so they're only using their phone for certain things, to check their bank balance, whatever it may be, and then they're done shortly after. So I really do feel as though this could have a lot to do with them just preferring not to talk through text, honestly. That's my best vibe here. And I don't feel it's anything malicious or anything like that. However, we have the Queen of... with the Queen of Wands reversed, I feel as though too, you might not want to, don't harp on it, okay? Don't harp on it. Don't worry too much about it. You can mention like, hey, it'd be cool if you text me every now and then, but try not to worry so much about it, all right? So there you go, Wayfaring, my dear friend. And thank you for your donation again. It is very much appreciated. I appreciate you. And let's see who's next. Again, if you are just joining, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. If you have a question, go ahead and type it into the chat. I will get to it in the order in which I receive it. However, if or when donations and tips come in through this ticker right here, you could donate or tip there. And if you do, your question will be pushed to the front of the line, and you'll also get just a more detailed and thorough reading. And anyone else that has a question through the chat, I will get to those in the order in which they are received, okay? And I can't always get to them. It just depends. So if you absolutely have to have a question read, the best thing to do is send that tip or donation, and I will make sure to get to it. All right, so let's see who is next. And thank you, Rohan. I see that. And no, Cindy, the free list it's never closed. You can always type your question in. However, if I can't get to it, like I said just a minute ago, the best thing to do if you do send a tip or donation, those will be answered. Those will be pushed to the front, and then it'll be everybody else in line. So. Let me see. I got to go quite a bit up, so hold on. I got lots of folk in line right now. Hello, Eliza. You're so cute, Hannah. Y'all like the video, guys? You're so cute. Thank you for that. You're so sweet. All right, here we go. Hello, Ruby. Let me see. All right, so for Sharma. How does my love interest, aka 29 October, feel after knowing all the truths of the ongoing situation and after all the pictures I shared with them? Let's see. I've got the oracle for that. All the pictures. Whoop, whoop. Were they steamy? Just kidding. Okay, let me get the oracle out. Where did I put the oracle? I just freaking had the thing. Hold, please. I just had that one. All right, there they are. All right. So, all right, Spirit. So, about so. How does AK, the love interest, feel about Sharma after sharing the pictures that they shared with them? How do they feel about Sharma? How does AK feel about Sharma right now? Healthy choices. What else? Boat. Okay. Seduction. Okay, so maybe these were some really steamy photos. This person might. I don't know if you live far from this person, but with the boat and the seduction, I feel as though they want to invite you somewhere. They want to take you out on a night on the town, or they want to have you come visit them or go meet for a date, whatever the case may be. Okay, so and then the seduction, of course, they definitely have a strong physical attraction towards you. Okay, and they want to know more. They want to see more. They want to talk more. So there you go. All right. Again, everybody, on your way in, on your way out, please make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. Okay, it really means a whole heck of a lot to me. And if you are new here, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up, please. It really helps me to keep going, to make these, to do my lives every day, all that stuff. All right. And again, if you haven't, go ahead and type your question into the chat. Anyone that does send a tip or donation down here at this little ticker, tick, 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 where it says tip or donation, either through my Cash app at clumsy04 or at my paypal.me/clumsyclairvoyance. Anyone that does send a tip or donation, their questions will be pushed to the front. They will be answered first and get a little bit more of a more thorough and longer reading. All right. But after that, I will go back in the order in which I received the questions. But I'm not always able to get to all of them. So if you absolutely have to have your question read, or you definitely need to answer, the best thing to do is to send a tip or a donation to ensure that it will be read. All right. All right. So see who's next. All right, Vani, what's coming for me in August? Please tell me. Please, please. Okay, you said please, so of course I'm going to tell you. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab, I like using, because we got a new moon coming up too, so let me see something else. All right, so this is going to be for Vani. Zavani, I think that's correct. I think I'm right. I think I'm right there. All right, Spirit. So for Vani, what's coming up for Vani in the month of August, Spirit? What is coming up for Vani in the month of August? So we have balance, abundance, very nice. Fear, this is interesting too. Okay, so I don't know if you've had maybe some worry around finances or not, Vani. However, I feel as though this month coming up, the month of August, you're really gonna be succeeding when it comes to finances and your ability to manifest. And so don't fear, don't let that control you if you have been having some issues concerning money or a job, anything like that, or perhaps even like, you know, your home stability. Things are going to improve dramatically in August. So there you go, my friend. All right. So let's see who's next. All right, let's see. So for Shadra, will I get good marks and CA Foundation and be happy? All right, so will Shadra be getting good marks on their exam? Chances are that's usually positive. Tick, tick. Risk, adventure, yes. So, yep, looks like a yes. There you go, my friend. And thank you again, Hannah. You're such a sweetie. And as you guys are popping in and out, please make sure you hit that like, show some love, subscribe. If you'd like to send a tip or donation, that is so much appreciated. Always, always appreciated. And it will get you a pass to cut the line. And you'll get a more thorough reading. However, liking, subscribing, all that is more than enough. I appreciate it, you guys. All right, so Ruby. All right, Spirit, this is for Ruby. Virgo's current feelings towards Ruby. Six of Pentacles. Move this a little. Sorry. The Ace of Pentacles, very nice. And we also have the Three of Cups reversed here. Okay, so I find this interesting. So I really feel as though this person feels as though they get along well with you. They find you to be very charitable and giving. However, with the Three of Cups reverse, it's almost as if they don't like someone that you hang around with, or a coworker that's around a lot, or a friend, or maybe even a family member who may be around you a lot, or I almost feel as though they feel so like the influence is I wouldn't say that the influence is bad. It's more as though they feel like they don't want to interrupt, or they don't want to get in the middle of you having a good time, whatever the case may be. So there's a little bit of passiveness there. However, they really feel as though you two communicate well, and that you're a very giving person, especially with the Six of Pentacles. I mean, that's the card of charity. They really feel as though that you really are a giving person. And perhaps they don't want to take up too much of your time. So if they do seem shy, or like I said, a little bit reserved, that's why, okay? So there you go, Ruby. All right, so give me a second, guys. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to check my Cash App and PayPal. So again, if you are just joining, anybody that does send a Cash App or a donation down here to this ticker, that's at the Cash App. My Cash App is clumsy04 and then paypal.me/clumsyclairvoyance. If you donate a tip there, you will be pushed to the front of the line. Your question will be read before anybody else, and also I'll give you a bit of a longer, more thorough reading. So give me a second, guys. Let me check PayPal real quick and my Cash App just to make sure there's nobody waiting on there. And again, please make sure you're liking and subscribing. I really do appreciate you, all of you. As you're leaving, as you're coming in, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. All right. So let's see who's next. And hello, Eliza. You're so sweet. Thank you. What are Asher's feelings? Will he reach out? Let's take a peek-see. Again, if you're just joining, welcome. I'm going to be ending stream probably in about the next 20 minutes. I'll be ending stream. So I'm going to be answering questions as quickly as I can. However, if you really want your question read, you have a burning question, you need more input, you know, what you could do if you do send a tip or donation down here, right here where that ticker is, I will answer your question before everybody else. You will get pushed to the front, and it'll be a little bit of a more in-depth, longer reading. And everyone who is waiting in line patiently, thank you. I'm going to try to get to as many of you that have been waiting as I can, okay? All right, so Spirit, what are Asher's feelings towards Eliza right now? What are their current feelings? So we have the page. Ooh, we have the Page of Wands and the Moon. This is interesting. So they're really intrigued by you. They're really trying to find out something about you. They are intrigued, okay? You've sparked their interest. Now, will they reach out? Queen of Swords. I'm going to say yes, but it could take a week or two, you know, more than a few days. So be patient there, okay? And there you go, Eliza. Or Lisa, however you say it. And Nika. Oops. Man down. Man down. I had a card just jump out at me. Where did it go? They're so weird. Where did it go? Hold, please. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. Hold on, let me grab another tarot pack. I still can't find where that jumper went. Let me grab another pack of cards. 1 second, y'all. Squeezing me. All right. So for Anika, what can Anika expect in August and September. What's coming towards them for August and September, Spirit? What's coming towards Nika for August and September? So August. So we got the Two of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. And then for September, August and September. Okay. Man, this is interesting. Okay, so I don't know if perhaps it's either one or two things. Either there's somebody in your life, perhaps even, I'm going to say someone younger than you. This could be a boyfriend. It could be a child. It could be, just someone close to you, possibly even a coworker. So it's either this close person that you've been feeling a little bit of worry or anxiety about. There's going to be a big truth that's revealed about this person coming in either August, I'd say late August, maybe to beginning of September. I feel so like you might have even lost sleep about this person. However, if it's not a specific person that we're talking about here, this has a lot to do with what you've been pursuing as far as your responsibilities, as far as your goals, as far as finances and career. I feel as though whatever you've been stressing about, you're really going to be, a lot's going to be revealed to you with this moon. So there's been some things that you kind of haven't been able to see recently, or you've been blinded or shielded to. So there's some stuff that's going to, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes we just don't see the forest for the trees, so to speak. But you'll have you'll have a good amount of, you're going to have a good amount of support, but also you'll have a lot of clarity, especially as you get to the beginning to mid-September. You'll start to feel a lot better about things going on, especially at home. So there you go. So let me see who's next. All right, so now when Rohit will contact me for love offer. Will they be contacting you for a love offer? So we have the Lovers reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. So it's almost as if they've been being kind of lazy about it, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, Eight of Swords. So they kind of are, maybe they're even, putting on a show as if, I've been so busy and all that stuff. However, they just haven't, to put it frankly, they haven't been putting the energy forth. I feel as though they're not really caring as much as you have, perhaps. Okay, so there you go. And hello, Nina. How are you? Nina. All right. Okay, so for everybody that is still here and everybody coming in, thank you. Welcome. If you would like a tarot reading, if you tip or donate down here, you'll see where to send a tip or donation to either my paypal.me/clumsyclairvoyance, or you can go to my Cash App, and my Cash App is clumsy04. And if you do send a Cash App or a PayPal within the next 10 minutes, I will make sure your question is read before I leave, because I am going to be ending the show soon. However, please make sure you still type your question into the chat. That way I know what your question is, okay? And I'm going to check right now, see if anything's come through. Thank you, everybody who's been waiting. And if I can't get to you guys tonight, I apologize. If you do send, I promise you though, if you do send, if you're one of my peeps that sends a tip or donation within the next 10 minutes, then I will make sure that you get your question read, and I will throw in a few extra cards too, just to be a little bit more thorough. So let me check Cash App real quick, and then I'll get back to everything that's in line. All right, so For Nina, how does Naya feel about me? All right, Spirit. So Nina would like to know, how does Naya feel about them? How does Naya feel about Nina, Spirit? So we have the Hermit. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else. The Emperor. Whoa, okay. We have the Sun reversed. And the Six of Swords reversed. So there's two things coming through. I feel as though you haven't, I don't know if maybe you haven't been able to get a hold of this person recently, or they haven't been very social and vocal, like communicating with you wise. It seems as though they've been very much to themselves. However, I feel as though that at this current time, they've really been really distracted. Like if you look at both these pictures, they're both looking in this direction. And then you come down here, the Six of Swords is going there and the Sun's going there. No one's going in that direction, okay? It really feels as though this person has been distracted, or they feel as though perhaps the communication with you would be a distraction, or that they have to focus on mostly their own lives. So especially with this Emperor, it's kind of them having to, get a job, make money, be persistent, be self-motivated. So I feel as though they've definitely been distracted. Okay. Let me see who's next. Again, everybody, I'm going to be ending the stream here in a little bit. So if you absolutely would want your question read, if you send a donation or a tip down here, you will see my Cash App and PayPal. If you do send a donation or tip, I will make sure to read your question before the broadcast ends, before this broadcast ends, before back to your regularly scheduled program. All right, so let me get back up here. Hold on. Hold on. I know I'm clicking all these questions. Hold on. Hold on. I think I got one of your questions, huh? Oh, okay. This was your other question, Emmy. I just saw this, so I apologize for that, okay? Let me get to this one real quick, all right? And I'm sorry about that. Okay, so do you see me reaching any of my goals? I'll grab some oracle around that as well, okay, Emmy? All right, so Spirit, what can you tell us about Emmy reaching her goals? Will Emmy be reaching her goals? Five of Wands. I like this. Is interesting. We have the Queen of Swords. Very interesting. Gosh, yes. Six of Wands. These are great cards. Strength. Oh my goodness. Very beautiful cards. And the Ace of Cups. Yes. Wow. These are really, really good cards. Really interesting. Okay, Emmy. So there's going to be a time. I don't know if this is like present time or has been going on, but I do feel a little bit of competition, or that you've really been fighting towards your goals. You've really been pushing, yourself. You've really been doing the extra work, or really putting yourself out there, really trying to make a stand for yourself wherever you're at, as far as where your goals are. You really are pushing and putting it out there, especially with the Queen of Swords. Okay, it's almost like you're doing your research. You're being mindful. You're doing all the things you're supposed to be doing. And with the Six of Wands, this is a perfect card for reaching your goals. This is all about getting recognition, but it's not that. Combined with the Strength is all about persevering. So if it's taking you a while to reach your goals, or you feel as though it's taken a while, Your spirit team is really coming through really hardcore right now to say you keep going, keep pushing, because you're really going to be recognized for reaching your goals, and you're going to feel very just fantastic about it. All right, Emmy? Yeah, the Ace of Cups, it's going to bring so much, it really is going to bring a lot of joy and enlightenment to you. So there you go, Emmy. And I'm sorry I missed your other question on there, okay? All right, guys, so I'm going to be ending the chat soon. So I've been on here for almost 2 hours now, hour and 40 minutes, something like that. And thank you, Rohan. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so last call for alcohol. Just kidding. Last call for readings. So everybody, if you are here right now, if you would like, I'm going to be ending the broadcast soon, or I'm going to be ending the live stream soon. If you absolutely want your question read right now, if you send a tip or donation to any of these places down below, whether it's Cash App or it's my PayPal, if you do send a tip or donation right now, I will make sure to get your question read right now. So get those questions, or yes, type the question in, but also get that tip or donation in right now. And I will read for you. I will answer your question before I end the live stream, okay? So I'll give everybody a few minutes to do so if they need to do that. Give me a second, y'all. All right, I see a few of you might have gotten skipped on here. Hold on. All right, let me try to get to these real quick, okay? So for Shayashka, when will I receive message from Ariane? Justice. And we also have the Five of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say for you, it's more than likely going to be before November or before, okay, my friend? And if you did get skipped, I am sorry about that. Every now and then it does happen when there's an influx of chats that come through, okay? And then there was another one that I wanted to get to. I see you, Rohan. Yes, I think that's the other one I was looking for. And again, hold on, I'm looking for it. Hold on, Rohan, I see you, okay? I know you said, okay, there we go. Ta-da! All right. Why? All right, so this is going to be for Rohan. Why Anushka is not coming to coaching? Will she come coaching tomorrow? Okay, so will they come coaching tomorrow? Let's see. Actually, I'm going to use my cue cards for that one since I'm wrapping up. It'll be a little quicker. Okay, Rohan? Thank you for waiting, okay? I appreciate it. So, Spirit, will Anushka be coming for coaching tomorrow? Spirit, will Anushka be coming for coaching tomorrow? I'm going to say no, they're not. That's a pretty, I mean, these are all for entertainment purposes, but yeah, I'm going to say more than likely no. Yeah. Yeah, they're more than likely not going to be coming. All right, my friend. And again, I'm sorry that you had been skipped previously. All right, everybody. So I am going to be ending the stream. I'm going to check my Cash App real quick and my PayPal, because if you sent, like I said, down here in this ticker, you will see the Cash App and my PayPal link. If you do or have set a PayPal donation or tip, or Cash App, set anything to the Cash App as well, then I will be answering your question. I will double check real quick just to make sure I didn't get a notification or something, just in case, y'all. And then I will be back tomorrow again for live readings, okay? Okay, so nothing on PayPal. Let me check Cash App real quick. All right, so we are good there. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. If there's a question that you did want answered that you have that that I didn't get to tonight, again, donations and tips will always be read first. However, I will be back tomorrow, so keep your notifications on. Please make sure you're liked, you're subscribed, and I appreciate you guys all for being here, okay?